Timbanika churu achuru. Come on, white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbanika churu achuru. Come on, white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young past, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo, to the love of my life. My eye, yo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shadow. 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 Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a deep, but the bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it. Kilo fe, omo te chogade, fine, oh, bagade, watch your love for like it, why not more, your body, chakare, boshede, yeah, imade, tobalo, sile, kilo fe. For me, girl, would you seem to love me now? Yeah, I was down and out. You still have love for me, girl. You seem to love me now. Top of the morning to you all. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to the Nexus. Good morning. Happy Monday. Bitcoin is pumping. Ethereum is pumping. But man, oh man. They laughed at me. They laughed at me. They laughed at me when I said don't fade XRP. When they said it was a stable coin. They said it was a stable coin. And what did I say? What did Geo say? Guys, when XRP moves, it moves. What did Geo say? What did Geo say? What did Geo say? And by the way, it's not just XRP. It's everything in the Flare network. We have XRP, we have XLM, we have HBAR, we have Algo, we have Quant, we have Doge. Everything in the Flare network. Mind you, don't get me wrong. A lot of the market has been moving. It is in no way, shape, or form just the Flare network. That's not what I'm saying. But what has been on an absolute rip? What has been ripping it? Guys, do you see why I say? You know, I'm always like, people always think that okay, I always have the unpopular opinion, you know. I don't give a fuck about Bitcoin. I don't care about Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the next thing. I personally don't. Whatever, who cares? Why would you bet against the banks? Why would you bet? Since the dawn of time, the banks have not lost. How many months ago did I say this? How many months ago did I say this? The government, the bank runs the government, and the banks are run by the elites, and the elites don't lose. So why would you bet against the banks? Everybody hates XRP because they hate on the... Why would you bet against the banks? The banks never lose. They've never lost. They will never lose. Ignorance, man. Ignorance. Anyways, we're not here to get into all that. XRP. All I'm going to say about XRP is that everybody wrongfully hates it for whatever the fuck reason. And they hated XRP at 50 cents. They're going to fucking hate it at $5 and $10.
And XRP flipped Solana, which Solana, whatever, who cares? The XRP flipped Solana. And you better believe. And it flipped USDT, I think. Yeah, wait for it to flip. Wait for it to flip the others. That's all I'm gonna say about XRP. Anyways, guys, good morning. We're not here to talk about all that because my opinion doesn't matter, just like your opinion doesn't matter. What if does not matter. What is what matters. And what is that the market is pumping right now. And we are looking to scalp this bitch as far as we can. We're going to look at Bitcoin today. We're going to look at Ethereum today. Yesterday, I made the conscious decision of no longer scalping Ethereum. Ethereum absolutely sucks to trade. And if you're going to trade Ethereum, you might as well just trade Bitcoin. So trading Ethereum in terms of scalping absolutely sucks. So I'm not going to do that. But I am definitely 100% unequivocally looking to trade Bitcoin. And we're going to probably take a look at the ES and NQ as well today. So good morning to you all. We have 50 people in here and only 13 likes. Before we begin, I'm going to hit you with the disclaimer, but I'm going to ask you very kindly to, if you like the content and only if you like the content and you get value here, do me a solid and hit the like button for me. Only if you like the content. And of course, disclaimer, my friend, all content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Geo, that is I, is an incompetent 5'2" 3/4" wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And the earth is flat. So, of course, viewer discretion is advised. Welcome, my friends. Did you all have a good weekend? Did you all have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. The price action was kind of boring, but I had a good weekend. And I hope you guys did too. Happy USA Thanksgiving. Or fake Thanksgiving, as I like to call it, as I am Canadian, and Thanksgiving was last month. But I hope you are doing all well nonetheless. Let's get into Bitcoin. And by the way, good morning, Doppler. Good morning, Venom. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Lele. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, B-Rad. Good morning, DDT, my boy. Good morning to you all. Razor, what's up, my boy? How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? I don't know why everybody hates, man. When I post about XRP, people do not like it. Why? I don't know why everybody hates XRP. I really don't know. I really don't know why everybody hates it. Anyway, who cares, man? We're here to trade. I'm not here to have emotional connection to the Flare network. All right. Let's talk about what's going on here. So, first things first, Bitcoin. We're in a range. We're in a range. We're in a range. Hold on. Hold the phone, baby. Hold the phone. First of all, this is why we're pumping. Let's get into why we're pumping. This morning while we were on stream, we did see this little accumulation going on down here at the lows in this demand chain, okay? We have a demand chain going on. What the heck is a demand chain, Geo? A demand chain is where demand will hold its ground. Okay, we are in a demand chain. But we are also in a supply chain. So here's your supply. Here's your supply. Here's your demand. Here's your demand. Okay. We are in a demand chain. We are in a supply chain, which is exactly why and only why we are ranging. Okay. We are simply bouncing between supply and demand. And that's it. Okay. So understanding this, where are we with Bitcoin currently? I'm going to delete the structure because we don't need it. Okay. We're in a range. Okay. We're in a range. We're close to 100K. Obviously, we know that. Whatever. Here's the important thing that you need to know. How I'm interpreting it anyway. Okay. Here's the important thing. Number one, your higher term time frame structure. Actually, not even number one. This is the only number. Okay. This is the only number. Your higher time frame structure right now is one of two ways, okay? I'm going to draw it in two different colors to show you. We're talking 4-hour structure. It's either this, where you have lower low, and then you're expecting lower high to make a lower low. So it's either this. That's option A. Option B is this. where we're not counting this as a high, low, higher, high, and then lower, low. Option B is this, and we'll do this in red. Which option is it? I don't know, and I can't tell you that, and you can't tell me that because nobody knows. So, how are we approaching any trades here? I'm going to tell you guys the same thing that I've been telling the Nexus for the past week. All longs, we are trying to take it to 100K plus, and all shorts, we are trying to take it to 85K and minus, okay? Simply put, because we are potentially in a larger range right over here. Not potentially, we kind of are. And we have a gap here, right? This is a gap. There's a lot of liquidity here. There's a lot of stop losses here. December is typically low volume, and December is typically time where retail will get absolutely chopped. So here's my opinion. Not that you asked for it, but I'm going to give you my opinion. Max Pain right now is down. Max Pain is bring it down to 85, 80, maybe even 75. Chop around for December. Chop around here. All retail knows right now is buy the dip. That's literally all they know. Okay. So they're going to buy this dip. 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 Actually, no, I lied. I totally lied. When it starts coming back up, they're going to buy here. Then they're going to get chopped. Then they're going to come up. They're going to buy here. Then they're going to get chopped. And then we'll see what happens. That's my opinion. Doesn't matter what is or what if, though. What matters what is. What is we don't know how to interpret the structure at the moment right now. Okay, we don't know how to interpret it. We don't know if we're making that higher high or higher low. So, here's how we're playing it right now. This morning, we had a nice 15-minute break, and this was a setup, like, we had this... let me pull it up. I think I'm playing. We had this prepared this morning in the Nexus, okay? Look, here was the short zone right here. This was an image in the Nexus. Now, this trade unfortunately happened... Oh, we got to talk about ETH. This trade unfortunately happened... Where did my Discord go? What the fuck just happened? Okay. This trade unfortunately happened overnight. So I didn't actually add to my short position. However, I am in a short position from here. And I am still holding that short position from here. Okay. So we did have this bearish flip. And this could be just the retest to send price lower. Okay. This pump happened basically on New York Open. And we know that we could expect a Brinks box play. We know that money flow is very thick in the red. So how am I playing this? This is how I'm playing it personally, and the Nexus knows this, so shouts out to the Nexus. I'm playing this. Actually, let me let them know that I'm live. They should know, but... Guys, I'm live. Come hang. Only you feel my body. By the way, guys, I got the best music on all of YouTube. Don't get at me. All right. So, we have two things going on right now. Basically, we got either this flip, which I will short it, or we got this long, which I will long it. And we'll have to wait and see which one prevails. I'm already short and I'm already chilling. I am looking to add to my short, but I won't not take longs if I see the longs, right? This, we got to it a little bit too late and I didn't take it. And to be honest with you, I didn't think that we were going to pump this high, this fast already. Okay. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. And yeah, I mean, this is my opinion. I think that Max Pain is down from here. I don't think it's up. Market Cypher is not looking so hot either. So if I can add to my shorts and compound my shorts, I'm definitely looking to do so. So we're going to have to wait and see. This is a long area. And up here is a short area. And actually, like I did on stream this morning for the Nexus, it's honestly anywhere here. Anywhere in this box, things could reject. So I'm going to be watching vigilantly. And I will keep you guys updated on whether or not I take a new position. I'm currently short and I'm not currently long, and I'm not looking along from here. If we get this and exactly this, I will look to long. I will even extend this box up like this. I will consider a long even if we don't take these lows, but I prefer that we take these lows. So with that said, I'll draw a box like that and I will watch. Okay. I'm not predicting. I'm not here to make any predictions. I don't know. I'm going to react. Okay. That's Bitcoin. Ethereum. I'm not looking to long or short Ethereum where we are right now. Okay, currently where we are, I'm not looking to do so. What I will tell you about Ethereum is that ETHcoin is... Where's my... where did my thing go? ETHcoin has... And I tweeted this last night, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. The link's in the description down below. ETHcoin has literally, okay, not figuratively, literally the most bullish CVD that I have ever seen. I have never seen CVD this bullish before. Okay, never. I have taken a few scalp shorts on Ethereum, and none of them have played out until the one that I'm in right now. Okay, and funny story, last night at 2 a.m. I woke up and I sleep traded and I shorted the exact top on Ethereum. Okay, you can see we have other ideas here for Ethereum. I like Ethereum to come and take this low, but it's not up to what I like. It matters what is. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? I do think that Ethereum will see an all-time high, and I think it will happen relatively soon. However, I do not believe that it will be... Actually, I can't say I do not believe, but I'm not going to give a time frame like everybody else and say our timeline and say it's going to happen in December, because there's no way of knowing that. What I will say is that, like I said, I believe that you know, Bitcoin chopping here or coming down and chopping is max pain. I don't think 100K is max pain. And typically December is low volume. So we'll see what Ethereum brings. Things can change, but we'll see what Ethereum brings. And Ethereum, unlike Bitcoin, had a little bit more of an aggressive breakdown. And it's very simple. It's because of all this liquidity, right? It's simply because of all this liquidity why it had a more aggressive move to the downside. So similar to how if I see a nice confirmation on Bitcoin, something that perhaps looks like this, similar to how if I see that I will short Bitcoin, I will look to short Ethereum. Though if you put a gun to my head and say short Bitcoin or short ETH, I personally would rather short Bitcoin because I am not really interested in scalping Ethereum anymore. This price action over the weekend from here to here to here to here was mad goofy. I giga shorted here with a perfect confirmation, beautiful looking distribution retest, shorted it, couldn't even hit TP1, and then I got stopped out. Okay, so Ethereum's price action in general for me, the way that I trade, is very shit. So I'm not looking to trade Ethereum like that. I am looking to swing long Ethereum, and I am looking for swing long positions to all-time high. I think it'll happen in January/February. I personally do not think it will happen in December. That's my opinion. Whether my opinion is correct or not, time will tell. Every long I take on Ethereum, I'm going to be gunning for all-time high. Just like how every long I take on Bitcoin, I'm going to be gunning for all-time high. However, I believe that the potential for Bitcoin is a lot less than the potential for Ethereum. I think 2024 was the year of Bitcoin, and I absolutely believe we are in alt season now. Okay? I believe we are in alt season. I said on... I didn't make a video, I was going to, but I told the Nexus knew up here that this was the first time, and they can quote me, man. They're in here. Okay? They're in here. They can quote me on this. For the first time ever, I said this might be a significant high on dominance, and I said it around here. Actually, I said it right here. Right here is where I said it. And now we're down. Okay, now we're down. So while I do believe that there is, like, we're approaching alt season, this may not be the high. However, when we get a nice retracement on however long this leg goes to the downside, right? It's sweeping all these lows right now. When we get something like this on the 4-hour time frame, see how I said we are watching for 4-hour bearish MSF to confirm the lower high on the daily time frame? This is where you go pedal to the metal on altcoins, in my opinion. Okay? If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell, because if and when this happens, I will make a video on YouTube saying, hello boys, it's time to pedal to the metal on the altcoins. We will have to see the health of the crypto market as a whole relative to what Bitcoin is doing, and you know, make those judgment calls per pair. But I will absolutely keep you updated. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so that you can get this update if you are not in the Nexus. Of course, if you want to join the Nexus, we are always going to be happy to have you. Okay? So that's the situation right now on dominance and on ETH. So let's see if we can get into some positions. As I mentioned, I'm definitely not looking to long where we are here. If and only if we get the confirmation that I want to see down here, I will look to long. However, this pump happened a little bit too close to New York, and it's a little bit fishy to me. If you bring up Market Cipher, which, by the way, is a sponsor of the channel, if you are looking to purchase Market Cipher, the link is in the description down below. If you look at Market Cipher, and I said this morning in the Nexus, we have thick red money flow. What I think would be better is if we get another bull div and we make our way down to this low. Okay, my targets for the shorts are down to this low for a reason. I have a pending line here for a reason, and for a reason I'm looking lower. That does not mean that it's going to happen 100%, but when you make a plan, you stick to the plan. And my plan is to come down to 94K. Are we going to get that? We might. I don't know. I'm already short and I'm chilling, so I hope we do get it. But we might not. And if we get the confirmation that I see here, I will look to take it back up to however high it lets me. Perhaps up to here, where I will then once again look to short it down. Good morning, my friends. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions? Let me give you my favorite case right now for price action. Here's my favorite way. If it was up to me, this is what I would do. I would do one of the following. Either bounce from here and then do this, and then do that, and then do this, and then down to the 93K and beyond. Or I would do fake all these lows out, hit that, and then come up, and then do this, and then down. Or I would do that, and then send it up higher, sweep these highs, sweep this high, and then we'll see. That's my favorite scenario. I have no favorite scenario right now where this just kind of goes up. I don't really like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is a nice looking accumulation. We did get the spike wave divergences on these lower term time frames. So we'll see what happens. Perhaps we bounce from here, which is why I have this drawn. Perhaps we bounce from here, which is why I have this drawn. Or perhaps we fall further. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Which market cipher do I use? I use the original market cipher. And I actually have a market cipher. I actually have a market cipher. I'm supposed to have a little logo on the screen, but I don't know where. I'm on my new MacBook, so I don't have it. So here's what I'll do. Here's what we're gonna do. 22% Moondang? No way. No fucking way. Hold on, let's go to Moondang. Oh! Do you guys see how good these zones work? Do you see how good these zones work? I wish my alerts ever went off. Bro, that's fucking crazy. Listen, I'm talking specifically to my Nexus people. To my Nexus people right now that are in here. If you are in this, and you don't take profit right the fuck now, right now, this moment, if you don't take profit, I'm banning you from the Nexus right now. Look where I'm moving Moondang. We got Bitcoin, and then I'm going Moondang above ETH. Dude, my alerts don't go off. My alerts don't go off. My alerts do not go off. Anyways, you guys, you better... I swear to God if you don't take profit here. Shouts out to Elemental. 2K in 10 hours. Says 2K profit. Thanks, Geo. You're very welcome, my friend. Shouts out to the Nexus. Kenny, you're longing Moondang now? Bro, that is crazy. Fucking insane. Oh my god, look at XRP. Dude, XRP, bro. XRP. Okay, we gotta stay on top of Moondang. Yo, you know where Moondang might honestly go? Last week we streamed, and last week we had a potential, like, you know, trade setup. It obviously didn't play out. It took very long, but we had a potential trade setup to send price all the way back to the high. Can you imagine this? Ooh, I'm not in this. I wish I was. Damn, man, my alerts don't fucking go off. My alerts do not go off. H-bar doing well. Yeah, everything on the Flare network. Everything on the Flare network is I mean, personally, I wouldn't bet against the banks. I would never ever bet against the banks. They've never, since the dawn of time, they haven't lost. So I don't know why anybody would bet against the banks. But yeah, anything on the Flare network. That's Doge, that's XRP, that's XLM, that's H-bar, that's Algorand, that's Quant. All this shit. This has utility, guys. XRP has utility. This is crazy. This is insane. Holy smokes. I wish I was in this. Man, my alerts don't go off. I don't know what to tell you guys. Anyways, whoever's in this from the Nexus, we had it drawn. I didn't give this one. Like, this wasn't a play that I was watching. I'll tell you that. But whoever, we've had this box drawn. Whoever's in. Nah, bro, don't buy into that. That's crazy. Even if it goes higher, man, you got your 2K. Be lucky that you got your 2K. Yo, this is crazy. Like, how can anybody deny this? Oh my goodness. 450% in 3 weeks. Shouts out to Corey, by the way. Corey has been absolutely killing the altcoin plays in the Nexus. So big shouts out to Corey. Big shout out to Corey. All right, let's see if we can get into a position here. I got distracted with Moondang. Damn, man, that is so sad. That is so sad that I'm not in this. Very sad. Sad days. Hey, you know what? I'm going to take this as a win, though, because the zone hit and the idea is playing out. And it did take a little bit longer. I think it was about a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago. No, not 2 weeks ago. About a week ago. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago. Where I was saying we might literally have a 50 risk to reward trade. Something like this. I was saying wherever it was. I don't remember where it was. It didn't happen. We got stopped out. But it hit TP, but the idea was there. And it looks like that idea is happening now. Looks like that idea is happening now. Would I be surprised if it makes its way all the way up to 70 cents? Nope. Wouldn't be surprised at all, because this is what the TA does. Right? When you can build confluence with your TA, why do I need to take fib trades? Why do I need to draw a fib and say, oh, it might bounce here, it might not bounce here? I do very high probability setups. Very high probability setups. Look at the volume. Look at how I got this zone. The majority of my volume resided perfectly in this order block right at the low. Now, I didn't watch it. My alert didn't go off, sadly. But the idea is there, so this is still a win to me. Even though this is not a win on paper. That's fine. The TA is a win. And that's good enough for me, because then I'll just catch the next one that does this, because I know how to identify this. And I have to give credit where credit is due. That is all Phoenix, baby. So big shouts out to White Phoenix. Big shouts out to Phoenix. All right. Okay, let's get into some trades, man. Like, this is boring. Why are we talking like women? How do you learn the zones? Come on into the Nexus. Come join us. We'll teach you. We shall teach you. All right, so it looks like Bitcoin is opting to bounce from here. I did not go in. Did not go in. What's ETH doing? ETH sucks, man. Oh, it did Coinbase you know what, bro? I look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I respectfully disagree with why it's pumping though. Okay? I respectfully disagree. And maybe it's set up perfectly, but I had this box drawn and I had this zone drawn, and like 2 weeks ago we were talking about a 50 risk reward trade. It happened a little bit lower than I initially thought, but this is why it's pumping. It's pumping because there's smart money here. That's my opinion. Anyways. Is White Phoenix Jason Casper? No, he's not. Like, Jason is Jason, but White Phoenix is part of Jason's thing. And I took his course a year ago. And you guys know, man, like, I learned from Tino. So I use the vector candles from Tino. And the smart money stuff, like the psychology, is all Tino. And then the key zones and you know, fibs and all that is from Jay. I learned from Jay. I've taken inspiration from Jay. And then in the last year, I took Phoenix's course, and that is like that's what I found the most success in. And then I have my own course, my own boot camps, and I mix everything together, right? So I just, you know, I think I just did what most traders do, which is take a little bit from everybody and then make it their own, you know? This is crazy, dude. Man, this alt season is insane. This is crazy. Yo, my whole squad, the group chat is freaking out about XRP. Because my people know what's up. Why would you bet against the banks? That makes no sense. You bought my Discord 2 months ago for the upcoming course. Yeah, man, you guys are gonna know everything. Everyone in the Nexus is gonna know everything for like included in your subscriptions. The risk management section's already done. I'm just waiting on the developers, and then as soon as the content is on, we're gonna hammer it home. I mean, like I'm trying to have the whole course done. If I can have the whole course done by like February, January, that would be perfect. That is the music, by the way, that I'm using right now. I have the best music in all of crypto, and it's not even close. Sorry to say, but it's a fact. I only speak fact. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here with Bitcoin. So we said a few minutes ago that we wanted to. We're in between. We're just in a range. Okay, we're just in a range. We're just playing the range. I'm waiting. I want to see this. If they give me that, I'm gonna try a short. If they give me this, I'm gonna try a long. Nothing else to do in between. Nothing else to do in between. Guys, we got 150 people in here and only 39 likes. So I'm going to ask you, please, kindly, if and only if you like the content, if I deserve it, hit the like button for me. If I do not, then do not hit the like button. However, I am going to ask you guys a question. If you are new here, if this is your very first time that you are here, then I ask you to kindly let me know how you are here. How did you find me? Was I recommended to you from a friend? Was I killed by another creator? Do I have amazing SEO marketing skills and I showed up on your YouTube feed? Whatever the case is, please let me know. And welcome to all my people that are here for the first time, and welcome back to all my people that are here not for the first time. If you like the content, hit the like button. All right. I haven't looked at gold. Let's look at ES. Let's look at NQ. Let's look at gold, okay? ES is on a absolute tear, okay? ES is tearing it apart. There is no reason to assume bearishness on the ES anytime soon. We are obviously in a very, very aggressive uptrend. In order to flip bearish on the ES, you need to lose this low. This is high time frame low. This is probably 12-hour structure. Maybe even daily structure. Yeah. This is your daily low right here. Okay. So let's do this. We got our daily low. No reason to assume anything is bearish on the ES until it is. Nothing is bearish until it is. However, I will tell you that there is a little bit of cause for concern based on this SFP. In the event that a lower time frame structure, perhaps losing this low here, gets confirmed, then this SFP gets confirmed and your target for the SFP becomes this low. If you start closing below this low, your expectation is to make a lower high to make a lower low. And then we could potentially start talking about coming down to these lows, or maybe not all the way to those lows, but that would essentially confirm this higher time frame SFP, because this is a high time frame SFP right now. So if and only if this is an SFP, and in order for that to be an SFP, you need to close below here. Okay, so we'll put in a little alert. We'll say 15 MSF. Look for lower and high time frame SFP confirmation. Okay, simple. If that happens, we're gonna watch it. If we lose this low, then you confirm this SFP. Well, this SFP would mean like your target is that low anyway, and then we would expect lower. But aside from that, there is nothing bearish about the ES. It is absolutely ripping the market a new one, and yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to say. That's it. It's just range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. That's all we got. All that we got going on here, you know? All that we got going on. Let's see what we got. Recommended by a friend. Amazing. My brother, how's life? Tommy, life is amazing, bro. I hope life is great with you as well. How are you, my friend? I'm an OG after Nick Cypher interviewed. Man, DDT, I know you're an OG, brother. I know. Saw you on the YouTube and it's your first time. All right, welcome, welcome. JP says from Crypto Face. Ben says looking up using Market Cipher tutorials. Joel says from Jason Casper. Tino, really? Tino? I didn't know Tino knows about me. Oh, I'm honored, man. I'm honored. Prime Capital says I passed 2 80K prop firm challenge recently. I learned a lot from Geo. I recommend the Nexus, bro. Congratulations, man. That is amazing, man. That's amazing. We love to see that. We love to see that. My goal with the Nexus, guys, is to teach you everything I know. I'm going to be honest. Listen, there is a little bit of a selfish element to it. We got a lot of coins that we got to watch. And with these coins that we got to watch, I can't watch them all. So if I the idea is if I teach you guys everything I know, then we can all watch things at the same time and know what's high probability. So, you know, that's kind of the idea. But yeah, man. A comment from another video. Check your videos and the vibe was just right. I appreciate you, Lele. Lele. Yeah, yeah. I did not know that Tino knew about me, though. That's pretty cool. White Phoenix told you about me. Nice, man. Could I tell you what? Wait. Could you tell that we were going to pump on Bitcoin? Yeah, I mean, so we went over it today. So this morning in my Nexus stream, we did have a Model 1 reaccumulation rather, here on this low. And we're in a demand chain, okay? This demand held its ground. Not only did this demand hold its ground, but we had a Model 2 accumulation here, and this was the last demand remaining in that accumulation, okay? So I actually didn't take this but it does make a lot of sense. And we also had divs on Market Cipher. You pull up Market Cipher here, you have the nice divs in the money flow, the spike wave divs. This was a beautiful trade, and you could have even re-entered on this block. I wanted the lower one. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. That's fine. You know, I'll just get the next one. But right now, we're in a range, and we're in between areas, okay? We have a range within a range, and in my opinion anyway, the only important range to even watch right now is this guy right here. Because we're in between two areas. So when you're up at the highs of the range, which we're about to make our way towards, you're going to look to short. And when you're at the lows of the range, which we were, you're going to look to long. I did not take the long. It didn't happen good enough in terms of like while I was doing the stream for me. But, you know, I also, hindsight is 2020. I wanted lower. I wanted 93. I wanted 94. But it is what it is, you know. And this is a good testament to how you don't need to get in at the exact low. You could have just put a limit order here, put your stop here, and then rode it up. And you're already at a 3 risk to reward trade right there. Okay, this we did on stream. I didn't take it, but you could have just done that. I wanted the lower one. I would have taken the lower one. Yeah, I would have. But they didn't give it to me, and that's completely okay, right? That's completely okay. So, yeah, you could tell. You could tell. You could tell. All right, shout out to Mark Dutch. Mark, how are you, man? Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Happy Thanksgiving. CryptoFace mentioned me. Love the stream. Thank you, Warren G. Appreciate it. Shouts out to CryptoFace. Shouts out to Market Cipher. Found me a few months back from Jay. Stayed because of the balance of info from Tino and Jason. Yes. I'm a baby from... When I started the channel, I was a baby from... I was a mix of Tino and Jay. And then after... as of recently, I added Phoenix to the mix. We added Phoenix to the mix, and I find that my trading has gotten substantially better after that. After adding Phoenix to the mix. Okay. Found you in the For You page. Beautiful, beautiful. Alex Crypto. Shouts out to Alex. Shouts out to Randy. ADA testing resistance again. All right, let's take a look at ADA. So we have a couple ideas. I don't like ETH, man. I really don't like scalping ETH. I'm going to put an alert up here. If I see what I like up here, I'll consider a position. And down here as well, we'll consider a position. But right now, I just don't like... I don't want to touch ETH. If I'm going to scalp, I might as well scalp Bitcoin. So let me just say real quick before we take a look at ADA. Demand is holding its ground right now. And we are in a demand chain. And we did miss this. So in the event, because we have this break here, your upward structure... I don't care to do anything except for upward structure right now. I don't even like this range, to be honest. Because your structure is this, I would draw it like this. Because you have this, it is possible to do this, okay? It is very possible to do this. Bitcoin loves to do this. Bitcoin always flips bearish to come back for a zone that it missed and then go back to bullish, okay? Now, I would feel a lot better about that if and only if we do not touch this gray box. So if this gray box remains unmitigated, I would feel better about this possibility. But if it does get hit, this could still happen, but I'm more so watching for that. If I see that, then I'm going to short it. All right. Let's go to ADA. Dude, this is crazy. You know, it's crazy because we were right about the zone. We were wrong about the timing, but we were right about the idea. That is insane, guys. This is a testament to patience paying. Like, patience pays, bro. Patience pays. That's all I gotta say. Patience pays. Patience pays. Patience pays. All right, let's take a look at ADA. I am not in any positions on ADA. ADA, very unfortunate, but I missed my long entry on ADA by a little bit, and since that long entry, it went up 27%, so it's kind of unfortunate. That being said, it wasn't hard to identify that ADA was going to continue to pump because of the liquidity that it left behind. And even here, ADA put a double top in, so it was obvious that we were going to come up to here. So this is old TA. It was all idea based, obviously. And these ideas are also a dud now. Now, in hindsight, here's what happened on ADA, and I can make it very, very easy for you guys to understand. Of course, if you know supply and demand, but I'll try to make it my best. I'll try to explain it the best way. In hindsight, this was a mess up on my part. Not a mess up, but here's what happened, okay? Your structure on the down was, it was up, it was down, it was up, it was down, it was up, it was down, okay? Now, here you had supply. We're going to make the supply red, and this is something that I look for all the time, guys. I look for this all the time on all time frames. Here we had was supply was red, okay? We had a reaction out of supply right here. We had a reaction out of supply, and then we broke supply, okay? So you reacted from it, and then you broke the point in which you reacted. So I'm already starting to think, all right, supply is starting to weaken here, okay? We then came down to the demand zone that created, now this was mitigated already, but that's okay. We came down to the demand zone that, we'll say, helped break that supply, okay? So I'm already thinking, oh man, all right, we are seeing signs of supply failing. Remember, this is your structure. What is supposed to happen is this is supposed to make a lower high to make a lower low. That's the expectation, but supply is failing here. Then you break the supply, okay? You break it. You break above, you break structure into the supply, okay? As soon as you break structure into the supply, the demand that created that supply break is your long zone. As you can see, for me, I had it here. Okay, so this should be my demand that I'm looking to long. However, the mistake that I had made on ADA is that technically this entire area is demand. So although I wanted a little bit lower, and they could have given me a little bit lower, don't get me wrong, I got a little bit too greedy with where I wanted to enter from, and then, you know, the rest is history from there. Once we broke this structure, you know, we came back for the retest. Again, did not come deep enough for what I like, okay? If I take the expansion from this low to this high, and I go to the 50%, I just bring up my range to see the 50%. Like, we didn't even come into the discount section of that move to the upside, so it was no long for me. And sometimes you can be right about an idea, like I was on ADA. Sometimes you can be right about an idea, like I was on Moondang. This is not by the way, this is not a position I'm in. If you're just joining us now, I had an idea for this to happen, and my idea was like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Back here, this was my idea. It was like here, and I was talking on stream about how this could be a 50 risk reward trade. So the idea was correct, the timing was correct, and the zone was not exactly correct, okay? But the idea was there, and you know, it could happen anywhere, but the idea was there. And same with Cardano, for example. The idea was there, and we just didn't, I got a little bit greedy with it, and that's okay. Now you learn for the next time, especially when you are in a bull run like this, and it's alt season like this, and they don't really like to come back for things like this. You know, you gotta adjust, and you gotta move forward. I didn't know what I know now last cycle, so I'm learning still. The environment, right? The market has a personality, and I'm learning to get frisky with this market's personality. Guys, I just gave you so much value in 5 minutes, and I don't mean that in a condescending way. I don't mean that in an arrogant way, but I mean that in a very truthful way. And so if you like the content, we have 66 people here, only 144 people here, only 66 likes. What I just gave you, go back and watch that again. This is all you need. That's all you need. If you like the content, please do me a solid, hit the like button, because I haven't been streaming, and I think that it is I think that I need to get those algos moving again. I got to get those algos pumping again. Okay, that's not nice. Plus, I have the best music in all of crypto, and I'm 5'2" 3/4", and I'm not a non-financial advisor. So I'm gonna set some alerts here on Bitcoin. I want to see what's going on. I will look to long this if we get it, and I will look to short this if we get it. We'll have to wait and see what happens here, boys. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. But I am absolutely putting some alerts. I want to wait. I'm going to wait and see what happens here. Hopefully we can get into a position. Okay. I think it's going to dip till early January. I agree. I think that max pain is down, and I think that max pain is to range. I think it's to range, and it's to chop up retail. All retail knows is buy the dip. And I think that they will get... I think retail is about to find out. That's what I think. We'll see. I've been thinking that retail is about to find out. What's the name of Tino on YouTube or on X? Let me get that for you, my friend. Let me get that for you while I give you a little bit of a history on me and Tino. When I was learning how to trade, I dedicated my life to the game. And that being said, I used to watch hours and hours and hours and hours of Tino. I used to fall asleep to Tino because I was watching so late. Okay? Tino taught me about market makers, and Tino taught me about vector candles and how when price is rising, it's actually the sellers that are in control, not the buyers. Tino, that's all Tino, right? And so I just watched so many hours of his streams. And so that's his YouTube channel. I have nothing but good things to say about Tino. And if I ever have the pleasure of speaking with Tino, it would be an honor to do so. Yeah. 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 ADA volume. Yeah, I mean, everything is bullish, guys. And by the way, you know, I think that ADA will have its time in the sun as well. I'm looking. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I don't really scalp these alts, but now that it's alt season, I kind of do. I kind of am. Here's what I will say. I will say this. I think that the market is going to have a pullback, okay? Well, actually, I don't think that. It is 100% going to have a pullback eventually. The question is how far up do we go or down do we go? Actually, it wouldn't be down. That makes no sense. How far up do we go before the market sees a pullback? I believe it'll have a 25-30% correction. Okay? I think that Bitcoin will see 85K again. I think that Bitcoin will see 75K again, perhaps. I like the idea of Bitcoin coming down to 74, 73. That doesn't mean it has to happen. It doesn't mean it has to happen now. But I believe a 30% correction is coming. Okay? The market is way too hot right now. It's coming, is what I think. The question is, where does it happen from? Does it happen from here? Do we perhaps shoot up? I got my eye on 108K. I don't think we would stop anywhere between like 100 and like, let's say 103. I think 108 is a good spot. And the question again is, do you think the 30%, actually not do you think, but do I think the 30% correction is going to happen from here or from like 108 or whatever the case is? And the answer is, I don't know. I really don't know. But when the market corrects, the alts are going to correct substantially, in my opinion, okay? And I want to bring your attention to H-bar, okay? Someone just asked about H-bar. I have a golden long zone on H-bar, and it's going to scare a lot of people. It's going to scare a lot of people, especially if it happens, especially because of how much we've been pumping. But my golden long zone right now, things can change, but right now on H-bar is 14 cents. This is a golden long zone, and as you can see, we've done this TA. We did this yesterday in the Nexus, and I even wrote, what do we have? You have a 12-hour order block. You have a range point of control, the up volume point of control, which we're going to talk about in a second. A naked daily point of control that Geo predicted before checking because he's a fucking G and the Nexus is king of the world. Okay? It's a little bit arrogant. But the important thing is the up volume point of control. Now, this was prior to continuing this move to the upside. So, let's see if this up volume point of control is going to remain. That looks pretty good to me, boys. That looks pretty good to me. So, how are we playing it? In the event, look, everyone can trade their own way. Everyone can invest their own way. And actually, this is a wonderful time just to say, disclaimer, all content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Geo is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. True. Crypto's a scam. Kind of true. Making money online is impossible. Not true at all. Global warming is real. Not true at all. And the earth is flat. Not true at all. Viewer discretion is advised. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? In the long term, This is not a prediction. I'm going to trade what the market shows me. But when we get the next correction, whenever it is, however high we go first, I don't know. When we get a correction, I'm looking to buy and hold some of these altcoins for the next like 6 months. 6 months, I'm in and I'm out. On H-bar, this is my giga long zone. 14 cents is my giga long zone. And I think it will absolutely destroy retail. And I think that it could take you up however high. And I got alerts here and I'm watching. And we're watching in the Nexus. And what I will say about this 14 cent is, remember what was important, the up volume point of control. Let's come back to Moondang. What do we have on Moondang? What is this point of control? This is your up volume point of control on Moondang. And look at the move that we're getting here on Moondang. And so I ask you, in an old like medieval times way, dost thou comprehend? Does thou comprehend what I am saying here? Does thou comprehend? Do we all understand? If you guys understand what I'm saying, and it doesn't have to hit. Okay, that's the thing about trading. Nothing has to happen. It doesn't have to. But right now, that's what I'm watching for. So if you comprehend, and if you like the content, let me see those tree emojis in the chat. Oh man, I'm gonna get copyrighted for that, even though it's a really good song. Let me get the tree emojis in the chat if we all comprehend what Geo's talking here. And I'm gonna really quickly run and go get water. Oh no. Why is this? Dude, 1 second. Hold on. Let me fix the freaking music because these guys are tweaking. All right, there we go. There, now we're chilling. Now we're chilling, baby. Now we're chilling. All right. I'm going to go get water real quick. And then, Rohit, I'm going to answer your question. And then we're going to try to get into a damn trade, okay? I'm going to put this on the screen so that I can remember. Huge shouts out to Alex O'Crypto. $10 donation. Alex, bro. I gotta start giving you super chats back because you keep giving me money and that's not cool. I gotta give you money back. But maybe I'll just buy all the beers when we go to a Leafs game, and that will be the evening it out. I don't want to give the money to YouTube, bro. I don't want to give it. I could just e-transfer it to you. Anyways, guys, check out Alex O'Crypto. If we got any mods in here, can you guys post Alex's channel, please? I would really appreciate it while I go get water. Shouts out to Alex O'Crypto, who says, God bless my brother. Have a wonderful week. Cue the Game of Thrones music. Dost thou comprehend? You know what's funny is I've never actually seen Game of Thrones. I watched the first episode like 4 times. I got halfway through. I saw titties. I was like, okay, the titties are cool, but the show sucks. And then I never watched it, and I couldn't get into it. My Does Thou Comprehend is actually from the movie Hocus Pocus. Like when we were kids, that fugly ass witch. This chick in the middle. This hold on. Let's actually see if we can pull that up. That's where it's from. Wait, let me pause the music. Let's see. Dost thou comprehend? Hold on. This is literally where I got it from. Dost thou comprehend?
That we must find the book, brew the potion, and suck the lives out of the children of Salem before sunrise. Otherwise, it's curtains. We evaporate. We cease to exist. Dost thou comprehend?
Well, you explained it beautifully, Winnie, the way you...
Do you guys know that movie? That movie is freaking weird, bro. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm looking at you in your eyes, in your beautiful eyes on this Monday morning. You stay here. And I'll be right back. Bitcoin is doing Bitcoin things, by the way. We're waiting for this. We knew this. We knew this. We were prepared for this. We were prepared. We were prepared. Now we're moving that up. Is this 5-minute structure? No, it's not. We were prepared for this. Let's see what happens here, boys. Let's see what happens. Leafs suck almost as much as XRP. That means they're really good because XRP ain't stopping, baby. All right, I'll be right back. Be right back. Well, I was going to answer something before I left. HFG, I'm doing very well, my friend. How are you? What are my thoughts about Da Vinci Jeremy token? I don't even know what that is, dude. I got no clue what that even is. I'll be right back. You long during the accumulation? Then you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. You're chilling. I'll be right back. Pump the jam. Pump the jam. Hey, pump the jam. Wait, what do you mean no music? The music's on. You guys can't hear it? Can you guys hear it now? Pump the jam. Pump the jam. Pump the jam. Pump the jam. What's about meme token? I don't know, dude. I don't do the meme stuff. Okay, that's all Dak. So shouts out to Dak. I don't do the meme stuff. I don't know anything about the meme stuff. All right, let me answer this question. Where was it? I had it on my chart. Where the fuck is the question? I literally had it. All right. Did you guys know that the correct way to eat an apple is to bite it from the bottom? And then you don't have that like shitty looking core you have, I'll show you when we get to the end. This is the way that you eat the bottom piece first. And then, I'm gonna teach you multiple things. So smash the like for that, because I know this is the content that you guys want to see. I know that for a fact, in fact. Oh, there we go. All right. How to find up POC. So, first things first, there are many ways to use volume. One of those ways to use volume is in an uptrend or a downtrend, okay? And here's my logic. You have up, you have down, you have up, you have down, whatever, right? Upon each high or low, you're looking for demand. Okay, you're looking for demand where price will bounce off of, okay? But if you have multiple demand zones, well, how do you know which one? You can analyze the volume, because the volume will show you where the most volume is, so it's most likely that this is where it's going to bounce from. But you can't analyze the volume in the range, because that range did not create the demand. What created the demand? Well, the demand, it's all candles. It was created from this low to this high. So you're going to analyze the volume from this low to this high. Okay? What is your structure? From this low to this high. So you pull the volume from this low and you stop it on this high. There's your point of control. Oh, that lined up perfectly with our order block at the low. Beautiful. There's smart money involvement here. This is a high probability setup. Dost thou comprehend? Big ass apple. It's actually a normal apple. I'm just very small. I'm 5'2" 3/4. Is 97617 a key zone? No. Oh yeah, turn off the extend right. Yeah, turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Okay, what is it? Is 97617 a key zone for Biddy? 97, so 976. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Maybe. I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's answer this question together. I'm only human. Look at how you guys in the same stream are learning how to pull up volume POCs, down volume POCs, okay? And how to correctly eat an apple in the same stream with the best music on all of YouTube. I have nothing else to tell you. What else? How else can I sell you on it? This is the content you want. I know making money and trading is all great, but you're learning how to eat an apple correctly. When I learned this from Dr. Oz, by the way. So full credit, shouts out to Dr. Oz. This you're gonna take for life. I'm gonna show you the end result. All right. So we have our shitty range. Got a playlist? I have a playlist, yeah. I kind of want to give it to you, but Okay, we have 132 people here, 88 likes. If we can get to 100 likes, I'll drop. Because, man, I can't tell you how to trade. I can't teach you how to trade, give you the key levels, teach you why, teach you how to eat an apple, and give you the music. Like, I need something in return. Let's get to 100 likes. The apple alone. All right. I'm only human. It's a humankind. All right. Okay. Is that, what did you say? 97.6, a key zone? So we got, let's see. We got some golden pocket, whatever. I don't really care about the golden pocket, honestly. I don't really care too much for the golden pocket. What I do care about is volume. Because volume is volume. Volume is objective. Man, I would say it's probably going to keep going up, honestly. That's my guess. But theoretically, this is an important zone. I can't tell you 97.6. Actually, you know what? I might be able to tell you. Let me see. We got a daily level here too. Yeah. We got a daily level at 98. That's important to know. Do I have this on my chart? Yeah, I do. Okay. We got a daily level here. We're struggling to break above, and we kind of have a new daily level here as well. Let's add that on. Add this guy in. Add that guy. 98, 97.6. Yeah, I mean, look, anywhere here. Anywhere here. You know, I don't try to long or short the exact levels anymore. I definitely don't try to do that anymore. But I would say, yeah, I would say in general, I mean, anywhere in this area, we're looking for it. Yeah. We're looking for it. I see nothing wrong with looking for it here. And the idea is you can't be blinded with just one idea, because remember, we don't know how structure is actually pointing. Like, we don't know if we have, this is the first thing I opened up the stream with. Your structure, let's say 4-hour structure. Like, this is valid 4-hour structure. It looks not great, but like sometimes price does shit that's not great. Like, that's a valid 4-hour flip. So we could just be putting in the lower high to make a lower low. That's very possible. Or structure could just be doing this, which is also very possible. So that's why all longs were taking an all-time high and all shorts were taking 85k. So I would say there's nothing wrong with looking for a short here. I'm not longing here, no way. But I would entertain a short here if I see the confirmations that I'm looking for, yeah. And even if that just means that we're going to take it to like down to here. Like, this could be a scalp turns, this could be a scalp turn swing. Right? But that's what I'd be looking at. And the idea behind that is simply the same idea that I had up here for this short and the same idea that I had up here for this short, which is to come down to like 94k. So we'll see. But this is absolutely an accumulation model down here. So it wouldn't be surprising to me if this is the move that sends you up. Why is everything doubled? How do I have everything doubled right now? This wouldn't be a surprise to me if we do make our way up to the 100k mark from this move, and that's your low before 100k. Would not be surprising to me. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, we're at 100 likes, so I have to give you guys my secret, top secret playlist. Oh, man. I didn't want to have to do that. Okay, let me give you guys my secret, top secret playlist. Share. I'll share it. We'll keep it at unlisted because I don't want everyone to have my sauce. This is my secret. This is the greatest music in all of crypto. Apple eating is peak content. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Listen, I'm a man of the people, okay? Every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. Ultimately, I'm here for you, right? So what I'm going to do for you guys, because I know you desperately want to see it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm very well aware. We're going to turn off the noise suppression for a moment, okay? We're going to turn it off for a moment. Let me make sure it's off. Can you guys... Is the noise suppression off? Can we get some tree emojis if the noise suppression is off? You guys should be able to hear my breathing and my clapping if the noise suppression is off. Please let me know if the noise suppression is off. This is very important. You will become a very successful trader if you let me know that the voice you guys can hear the claps. Okay. All right. Ready? I want you guys to all be prepared for this, okay? This is the content that you are here for. By the way, nobody on YouTube eats an apple like this, just for the record. All right, I'm done. I'm done. All right. The noise suppression is back. Look at this, okay? Let me show you this. Hold on. This is crazy. Hold on. See how you get all of it without wasting any of it? There's nothing. I didn't waste any of it. I did not waste any of the apple. Now you know how to eat an apple, and you also know how to trade. See? You get it all here. You get it all here. You literally get it all. How long we been live for? Your boy's got to create a Nexus course. I got to work on the Nexus course. Okay, I got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and then I'm out. Ask your questions. 10 minutes, and your boy's out. When do we short XRP? A good question. I don't know. Not here. Definitely not here. I dare someone to short XRP. Yeah. All right. Honestly, I kind of want to know. Dude, this is crazy. I wouldn't short anything on the Flare network. Shorting the Flare network is betting against the banks who have not lost since the dawn of time. So, my opinion, though. All right. No, I'm just playing. I'm just trolling now. But XRP and Dogecoin are my biggest bags. That's the funny thing, man. People used to say when I was bearish on Bitcoin, like, oh, man, I missed the boat. I missed the boat. You guys think I give a fuck about Bitcoin? I'm still learning every day. How long did it take you to consistently trade profitably? I consistently, I started turning profitable. I would say about, okay, let's say it took me 2 years, give or take, to not lose money, to be break even. And then it took me like maybe half a year after that to be like profitable, kind of. So profitable, kind of. Okay, guys, listen, I got 10 more minutes and then I gotta record. But let me tell you. See, the thing is that everybody's different. Look, just because it took me 6 months or 2 years, if like when I started dedicating my life to trading, things just went faster. It's like, okay, when you're dating somebody, right? If you're dating somebody for a week, but you're with them literally 24 hours a day for that whole week, for 1 week straight, you're getting a lot of like experience with them, right? As opposed to somebody that's been with somebody for like 6 months and they see each other once a month, right? 6 months is longer, but the 1 week is way more value, I guess we'll call it. It's no different in trading. You have to put in the time. So my goal is to ultimately get you guys there faster and cheaper than I did it, right? I spent a lot of money, like thousands, like tens of thousands of dollars trying to learn this game. Like I was down big, okay? So my goal ultimately is to get you cheaper and get you there faster. Kind of what we're trying to do here. Shout out to CBK. What's up, bro? How are you, my friend? Yeah, and you're gonna keep learning every day. You know, I took a loss on Ethereum yesterday, and I had to go back and say, what the hell happened? Why did I lose here? You know, but that's the thing. Like, it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen. You just need to get good at losing, and every time you lose, that's when you get better. That is when you get better, when you lose. So you don't learn when you win. You learn when you lose, and only when you lose, sadly. All right, guys, listen, we got 5 more minutes and then I gotta go because I gotta create a course for the Nexus. I gotta finish the market structure series for them. So any last questions you may have, drop them in the comments and I will answer some. Drop it and let me know what you guys, how you're thinking and what you're looking at. And yeah, we'll get it going. We'll get her going, baby. We shall get her going, baby. Where's my chat? Okay. Yeah, I gotta do gold. I'm sorry, bro. Let me do gold for you. Let's take a look at gold. Excuse me. I apologize for coughing in your ear like that. So gold, we obviously had this SFP line and we had this box drawn. I haven't looked at gold in a very long time. Let me just say, okay. I'm gonna delete that. I'll keep it on, whatever. But this zone obviously hit, and then it you know is grinding up higher from there. Okay, your structure on gold. Let's go on the daily time frame. What do we have going on? So you did flip daily structure bearish, which is kind of interesting. And I can't help but notice that we do have all this liquidity. Okay, and your daily structure flipped bearish, so that's important. If at any point now you were to get a 4-hour flip bearishly, I would say upon this retracement, which could happen up here, then I would say that your lower high, did that get hit? Oh my goodness, that got hit. Okay. I swear I'm not trying to cheat it. I would have done that anyway. I didn't even know that got hit. Okay. So we have a gray box there. Fine. Hold on. Let me just make sure that we're good here with my positions. Make sure we're chilling. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Be my lover. All right, so your daily structure flipped bearish, right? Weekly is obviously still pointing up. And your weekly low, I guess you could call it this one, although I don't really like this one. Here's what I kind of like. I like this weekly order block. This one looks pretty good to me. But what I would say is that if you were to get a 4-hour flip coming out of this box, then you're probably confirming your lower high on the daily time frame, right? Because your daily structure is this. So if you get that reconfirmation, then that's probably your lower high, and then your daily structure will just look like this. Right? Your daily structure would just look like that. So understanding that, you need to play the range. The range right now is simply this. Okay, that's your range. You're just playing in that range. And yeah, so if you were to take the high, which we'll move on alert here. If you were to take the high and SFP the high, you could target down to this low, and then this low, and then down to this low. Because that would be in line with your daily structure. Okay, which is now pointing down, truthfully, in fact. Okay? That's what I would do. I would just simply play the range, honestly. And let me see. I don't like the way that these candles are looking. But if you were to put the 50% line on the range, anything above the 50 line, you're obviously looking short because you're in premium, right? Like this section is premium. This section is discount. So here, you should be looking to short, and here you should be looking to long. But you also need to understand that your longs right now, based on the daily time frame, is counter trend. Okay? So I would just follow the 4-hour structure, maybe the 1-hour structure. You know, this could be your lower high right here. But I would imagine that they are going to make a run for I would just play this range, man. I would play this range because we're in a very bullish environment. Your 4-hour is flip, I mean, your daily is flip bearish, but your weekly is still very much up, and this could have just been your higher low to make a higher high. So the way that we know that is with confirmation on the 4-hour, and I do not have enough evidence right now to suggest that the daily lower high is in. So what I would look for is like SFPing that. And then if you SFP that, and then you break that 4-hour low, then upon a retracement, I would say, okay, there's your giga short down to like here. At the very least here. But right now, there's nothing else really to I would say I'm 50-50 on it right now. Even though the daily broke bearish, the weekly is still pointing up, and we're in a very, very bullish environment. So I would take those things into consideration. But in general, I think that, I don't know, like this is, I don't trade based on what I think anymore, but from what it looks like to me, everything is ready to give a pullback. Like I think a lot of things can give a pullback. And I don't know the relation between gold and like Bitcoin and crypto and the ES and whatever. But if you said, oh man, Geo, like if you come to me in 2 months and you're like, Geo, what the hell? The ES is down 20%. The NQ is down 20%. Gold is down 10%. Bitcoin is down 30%. I wouldn't say, oh my God, no way. What the hell happened? Are we crashing? I would say, oh, okay. Like, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's coming. Basically is my point. I don't know when it's going to happen, and I don't know how high we're going to go before it happens, but I feel like it's coming. Man, ETH looks so bad, dude. I hate trading ETH. I hate trading ETH. ETH sucks. ETH is so shit, man. What do I want to see right now? What do I want to see? We're in an important area right now. Bitcoin is very important right here. Very important right where we are right now. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Do I like this? No. Odyssey. Bro, listen. I don't hate ETH. I hate trading. I hate scalp trading ETH. I don't hate ETH. I don't hate ETH at all. ETH is my baby. I grew up on ETH. 2021, all I traded was ETH. That's why I lost all my money, but it's still my baby. I never traded Bitcoin in 2021. It was only ETH. And I learned the hard way that you need to know what Bitcoin is doing. But yeah, no, I got no beef on ETH, bro. No beef on ETH. Man, look at Quant. Dude, all the flare coins. XR, Doggy coin. I'm gonna move this down here. Doggy coin, HBAR, Algo, Quant, XRP, XLM. All the flare coins. I mean, the whole market's moving up. I can't, I mean, not really, actually. Yeah, not really. Anyway, we're at an important level for Bitcoin. I know, bro. Odyssey, I know. No, I'm not long. I'm not. But you remember like last week? Odyssey knows. You remember last week, guys? Actually, Odyssey. Or I don't know if it was last week or maybe 10 days ago. I was on stream and I was saying, yo, we might have like a 50 risk to reward on Moondang. And I was off in terms of the timing, but the idea was there. The idea was correct the whole way. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I'm not long on it. I wish I was. I wish. I wish. What's Market Cypher saying to the area on Bitcoin? Man, honestly, Market Cypher and I are not getting along lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why half the time you guys don't even see shit. No, bro. We had the area and you guys... Look, Odyssey, bro. You know. I don't get my fucking alerts. When I share my charts with you guys, which I have to. But when I share my charts with the Nexus, like, I do not get alerts. So while we hit that zone, I didn't get an alert. I did not get my alert. It sucks, man. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Anyways, it is what it is. Like, I still count it as a win, even though I didn't get into it. The idea was there. But yeah, it's quite unfortunate, I must say. I must say. Anyway, so Bitcoin's in an important area. Market Cypher and I have not been getting along lately. Yeah. So I don't really I'm not using it in this area. But here's what I'll say. I will say this. this morning in the Nexus, despite these bull divs, you know, we identified this area. I did not take it. And by the time we got to it, we were a little bit late. Teddy said this is a good long, but I wasn't like there yet. I wasn't even, I wasn't like awake and like here yet. By the time we saw it, we were up here. And I was like, okay, we might take it if we come down. We never came back to retest. Fine, whatever. But my idea this morning at the time was, yeah, we have thick money flow though. So if we get something like this, that's a better long in my opinion. So we still could get that, right? We still could get that. This is a very important area for Bitcoin. And if I see confirmation, I will short it. Sorry. The long, this is like tale as old as time. Is the longs, they don't give me what I want. So I didn't get in it and I was sleeping. They either do it while I'm sleeping or they don't give me what I want when I'm awake. And the shorts they give me, but they're always short-lived. Anyways, it is what it is. That's the game we signed up for. Took a short on Moondang. Damn, bro. At least you got your quick 250, man. Congrats. Congrats on the W. All right, where to TP Bitcoin? You longed at the SFP. If I was you, I would TP already. I would TP already. This is a potential short zone. I would TP already. But it's up to you, man. It depends on how you trade. This is not financial advice. I'm 5'2" 3/4. Man, look at H-bar go. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this is the flare coins, baby. The flare coins. I'm gonna start maining Dogecoin though, because I think Doge is gonna do some crazy shit this cycle. Crazy shit. Doge is gonna do some XRP type shit, in my opinion. Why don't I trade on the weekend? This is why I don't trade on the weekend. Because the price action fucking sucks. This is why. What the hell is this? What are we looking at? We have tap 1, tap 2, which gave you a model 1 a model 2 distribution. Upon that tap 2, you even broke somewhat of internal structure to the downside, yet you come back up for a tap 3. Okay, so I shorted here, got stopped out, shorted here on this tap 3 upon confirmation, and then they came up for tap 4. Now mind you, ETH sucks to trade. ETH sucks. I hate ETH to trade, but this is why. It's bullshit. It's shit volume. It does stupid shit all the time. And it doesn't follow. I mean, maybe this is exclusive to ETH. Let's see what Bitcoin did. Yeah, man. Like, look how shitty. Like, look at this. Look how shitty this looks. This alone looks like shit. Man, it's just garbage price action. For what purpose? But I will say this. This weekend, okay, last weekend I didn't trade, okay? Last weekend, was it last weekend? I think it was all last weekend that were going crazy. Yeah, look. Like last weekend, was it last weekend? Yeah, I mean, last weekend, some of the alts were going bananas. Or 2 weekends ago. 2 weekends ago. It was 2 weekends ago. That's when all these coins started moving. Look, Friday. This is Saturday. And then Sunday. Like, doggy went way up, okay? So 2 weekends ago, I was like, damn, I got to start trading weekends again. And then now yesterday, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is why I don't trade weekends. Because it fucking sucks. BTC forming an inverse hammer. Man, this is a short zone. I'm telling you guys, this is a short zone. I'm already short on Bitcoin, but this is a short zone. Doesn't mean short. I'm waiting. Do you see these lines? Do you see these alerts? I'm waiting. But this is a short zone. And the idea behind this short zone, the Nexus knows. The idea behind this short zone is to just follow up with this, right? This target is down to here at the very least. And I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret right now. In my opinion, if we lose this low that we just put in this morning, I don't think that this is going to take you back to the all-time high. I think that this becomes a lower high play, and then we look for a lower low to send price down to 85K. That's my opinion. But things can change in real time, which I update you guys all the time. Yo, my group chat is going crazy because all my boys and I got XRP. The only real crypto. All right, guys, listen, your boys got to go create some content for the Nexus, okay? So, to all 142 people that are still here, you beautiful souls, I hope that you are doing well. I hope that this stream has taught you a couple things, or at the very least, I hope that you have been entertained. I hope you have achieved what you are here for, or what you were here for, okay? Everybody trade safe. Until next time, my friends, we shall meet again. I will keep the YouTube updated as best as I can. I will be streaming as much as I can, and I will be going over my trades on YouTube videos because I want to teach you guys what I did. Shouts out to the Nexus, of course, who is officially launched as of today. And you learned how to eat an apple in this stream. Shouts out to CD. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. I will see you. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, shouts out to the Nexus.
Set my heart on fire.